Scotland is creating a wellbeing economy based around three strategic national policy themes: economic growth, net zero carbon, and place. A wellbeing economy strengthens social and economic welfare by working together and allowing communities to thrive and develop. This framework is designed to improve outcomes, enhance social justice, and deliver healthy and resilient communities. Place is a key element of this framework and revolves around the people of a community by putting their needs at its centre. Place brings together different resources and services so that a location with meaning can be created to help people live well locally.
Place is at the heart of the policy ambition of Scottish Government. It's at the heart of the National Performance Framework. It's at the heart of the idea of a well-being economy. So if Scotland and its places are moving towards the idea of a well-being economy, well-being happens when you open the door in the morning from your house, on your street, in your neighbourhood, and you walk out the door and you look around you and you believe that there are choices for you. There are pathways for you. There are opportunities for you and your family, your network of friends, and your businesses within it.
The biggest difference for people in a place is how they feel about their lives, whether their lives are changed, whether their well-being's improved, whether their health opportunities, learning pathways, ability to stay where they want in terms of not having to leave, particularly where there are pressures on remote and rural communities and islands, is about enabling people to make the changes that they need to make for the future.
The three bits around it are: what are the circumstances of people's lives here? What's it like to live here? What's life like here? So if we start with understanding the people, the place, and the situation, that helps us to work out priorities, which brings us into the second bit. What are the joined up priorities in a location that brings partners together to make the difference? And then the third part around living well locally is each place is different, and we have Rothesay and we have Dunoon and different places. So life will be different in the different places. So if we join up the decisions to make life as best it can be for the people in the place to live well locally, that's what Place is about.
Dunoon and Rothesay were prioritised for us for the place-based review because of their particular economic and physical positions in terms of their buildings and their built environment. We had a number of different building assets in both of those locations that were probably not fit for purpose. And we also had a number of partners working across a number of different sites. So we were looking to really work with our partners and co-create a new vision and a new purpose for both of those towns that would really serve the purposes of the community, which are at the heart of what we're trying to do. The outcomes of the place-based review have created a really clear vision, not just from the council, but all of our partners and other community partners that were involved in the process. So that gives us a really clear mandate, a really clear steer on how we can take things forward, and that has been able to create a number of action plans and a number of key aspirations for funding and actually creating some deliverable outcomes based on the place-based review as well.
We need Place now really because there's never been a time where it is more important, and the ideas of individual organisations being solely responsible for delivering services and needs to communities is unsustainable. And the experience of communities through, for example, the most recent pandemic has meant there's an understanding and a growing capacity, not just in the actual service providers, but in the communities themselves, to be part of what that service delivery actually looks like and to make it relevant to those communities in particular.
I don't have any doubts about the place-based review. I think it's been something that's been really beneficial for the way our organisation works and the way we interact with our partners as well. We're actually looking to embark upon some other place-based reviews in other towns as well in the future.
So it matters because life happens in the spaces, in the ordinary places where we're at. If we can wrap around that, improve the circumstances of lives, join up around that, and help live well locally, we could transform, literally, the very fabric of life in our ordinary places.